This story is one in the series from the African Wildlife Foundation, brought to you by Soundprints in Norwalk, Connecticut.
Toko the Hippo by Ben Nussbaum, illustrated by Gregory Wenzel, narrated by Al Gates. It is a quiet day along the Zambezi River. A pod of hippopotami relaxes in the warm water. Toko, the youngest member of the family, lifts her head above the water. She takes a breath of air and then swims under the surface. Toko is a 1-month-old hippo. She does most things underwater. She even drinks her mother's milk underwater. Toko lives with her father, her mother, and 12 other female hippos. All the females in the pod look after Toko and protect her. They are her aunts and cousins. The river is full of life. Sable antelopes drink upriver from the hippopotamus family. The antelopes know not to get too close to the hippopotamus family. Hippos are so strong and so big that they can be very dangerous. The hippos fear only one animal, the crocodile. An adult hippo is too large for a crocodile to fight, but a young hippo, like Toko, is defenseless against a crocodile. Toko climbs on her mother's back and wraps her forelegs around her mother's neck. Toko is safe as long as she is on top of her mother. With Toko on her back, Toko's mother wades into the deeper water. She wants to submerge as much of her skin as possible to avoid overheating in the scorching African sun. Hippos spend most of their time underwater to protect themselves from the heat and to avoid insects that bite. The hippos hear something in the distance. It is an unusual sound. Something strange is floating down the river toward them. It is a canoe. People inside are snapping pictures of the hippos. They especially want to take pictures of baby Toko. The hippos do not know if the canoe is dangerous or not, but they will protect Toko. Toko's mother shrugs Toko off her back. Slowly, Toko's mother swims toward the canoe. The other hippos make a circle around Toko to protect her. From the surface, Toko is invisible. She is nearly covered by water and surrounded by her family. Toko does not know what is happening. She is very scared. The people in the canoe snap more pictures. They do not know very much about hippos. They do not know that Toko's mother and aunts will try to protect her. Finally, they have enough photos. They put away their cameras and pick up their paddles. Thump! Toko's mother bumps the canoe. She does not want the canoe to drift any closer to Toko. The people inside paddle as quickly as possible. Thump! Toko's mother hits the canoe again. Luckily, the canoe does not capsize. Toko can hear the thumps made by her mother striking the canoe. Toko is still surrounded by her aunts. They squeeze against her, and she can barely move. Toko's aunts protect her so well that no animal can get to her. The canoe speeds upriver, and Toko's mother stops chasing it. She turns back toward Toko. Toko's mother is still worried. Her heart is beating very fast, and she is alert. Gradually, she calms down when she feels it is safe. In the days and months to come, Toko will grow larger and stronger. Because of her mother's care and protection, Toko will be safe and healthy. Someday, Toko will have her own baby. She will protect her baby as carefully as her mother protects her. About the African Wildlife Foundation. For more than 40 years, the African Wildlife Foundation, AWF, has played a major role in ensuring the continued existence of some of Africa's most rare and treasured species. AWF has invested training and resources in African individuals and institutions that have played critical roles in conservation. The essential need to conserve Africa's remaining vital ecosystems inspired AWF to mark a new era in African conservation by establishing the African Heartlands Program. AWF heartlands are large, cohesive land areas where governments, organizations, and individuals focus their joint conservation efforts. Ecologically, the heartlands provide ample habitat for viable populations of wildlife to live, search for food, and reproduce naturally. Economically, the heartlands are increasingly valuable assets as wilderness becomes rare in our world. These wildlife attractions draw investors and offer enterprise opportunities that improve local economies and create wealth. The African Wildlife Foundation, together with the people of Africa, works to ensure that the wildlife and wildlands of Africa will endure forever. About Jamil Mandima, wildlife expert. Jamil Mandima is a Zimbabwean citizen who, for the past 13 years, has worked in the Zambezi Valley. Jamil graduated from the University of Zimbabwe with a Bachelor of Science honors degree in biological sciences. Thereafter, he won a scholarship to study for a master's degree in applied zoology at the University of Kuopio in Finland. He then joined the University of Zimbabwe as a research fellow based at the Lake Kariba Research Station, during which time he also started part-time studies for a doctorate. He has vast experience on the aquatic ecology of lakes, reservoirs, and rivers, and has contributed immensely to the understanding of the aquatic ecosystem of the Zambezi River. Jamil is currently Zambezi Heartland Coordinator for AWF. About hippopotami. Hippopotami, the plural of hippopotamus, are unusual creatures. They spend most of their time in water. Look at a hippo's head, and you'll see that the nostrils, ears, and eyes are all positioned at the top, where they can stick out of the water even when most of the hippo's face is submerged. Hippopotami may look cute, but they are very dangerous. Of all the African animals, they are the biggest threat to humans due to their huge size, surprising quickness, and tendency to fiercely defend their territory.